everybody. We say hi to everybody that's here. Hello, Loco, Wilbo. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, Audie. How you doing today? I see that you're already planning to gamble, eh? How many points do you have? How many times do I need to convince you to gamble? Before I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, before you don't have enough points to throw stuff at me anymore. Also, hi Einto. How you doing? IDK? The number's right there, ain't it? Well, at least you had had enough to throw that, I see. Okay, so before we start with the Doki Doki again.
Centimeter defeater 69 is my least favorite now.
Yes! Okay, hold on. Let me update that first. Do you want it to be centimeter defeater or do you want it to be level 69 Gooner? Up to you. Up to you. Let me find where I have. Which one is this in? Oh, thank you so much for this resub worth and for your subs earlier today when I wasn't streaming. Super appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Your choice. I gave you my name, so either okay. It's bread time. Yeah, let me just find. I think it's in this one. Sorry, I have like 17 billion different overlays. Recent events. Wait, no, this one's. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Hi, Withers Guardian. How you doing today? Jesus, give me my bread, my daily bread. Okay, I need this one. No, not that one. I need this one. Oh my gosh. See, I have like 17 different widgets that are all exactly the same, except that a different part of them is like filled out. Why is this one not? Hold on. Goal thingy. Okay, that one's wrong. Is it this? Hi Hori, how you doing? Dropping my full legals is crazy uncooked toast. I mean, you know, Withers is nice too, but sometimes you got to go with the whole government name, as we say. Where the heck is Oh, okay. Hold on. I think it's here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna do level 69 Gooner just because, since that's what you are in the Discord. I feel like that's what I know you as now, you know? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Loco. Hold on, let me get some of that. Hi, Bunny. Also, yeah, don't say toast in front of Worth, because that's like, you're like tempting him, you know? I'm here, I didn't pass out, no, sir. Hi, Sai. I think everybody today is like a little bit tired, and it's very much a Monday. Gotta make sure you take your last sip before I slaughter your kingdom. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So when do you want my poem for I Can Sleep Like Y'all Want Me To? You can send it whenever you want. I'll read it once I actually start doing the game, though, which will probably be in a little bit. Oh shit, I forgot my subscription ran out. Oh no, I'm sorry. But yeah, I figured, okay, well, first of all, I know that, we are all tired today because some of us, not naming any names, okay, some of us stayed up till like 1 a.m. in Discord again when they had to get up at like 5:30. And in fact, it might be quite a few people in the chat right now. So, if you're not already in the Discord and you would like to come in and yell at us to go to sleep tonight, feel free to join us over there. I have no idea what you mean. Sus, very sus. Who could have done that? Bunny, it's like at least 7 people for sure, including me. So I can't really get on them too bad about it, but like also I should probably start, setting a better example. Hi Alan, how you doing today? I was up to 4 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, cuz you're in UK, so it's even later for you. For sure. I stayed up until 2 a.m. because of reasons. Were those reasons involved in drawing your VTuber stuff? Well, I didn't sleep Hori didn't sleep at all. Hori's been awake like the entire day. It's crazy. I know sleep sounds awful, but you gotta sleep. Yeah, it's hard for me because like right now, it's the kidnapper. Thanks for leaving the bars off the. Oh, it's Oklahoma from Reddit. I recognize your username. Welcome in the chat. I'm good. Got to make my morning coffee. Oh, very very nice, very nice. So you must also be in the UK or Asia if it's your morning coffee right now. One specific reason that wasn't model. Oh, okay. To be fair, it was easier to just stay up than it was to sleep and try and wake up again. Okay, fair. See, so the problem for me is that, like, right now, because, like, as, like, a lot of you guys know, unfortunately, I did have to cancel the Gardic phone, unfortunately, because, for 2 reasons. One of them is because I'm on a stupid project at work again. That means that I have to actually work my whole shift, which means that I can't do all my stuff in advance and then stream during the time that I'm supposed to be doing overtime. Hi, Sushi. And the other thing is that my new PC comes on Thursday anyways, so kind of like either way I was gonna have to cancel it. Yep, it's me, LMFAO. Well, it's nice to see you over here. Unfortunately, you are now officially kidnapped. So I'm sorry sorry you had to find out like this, but it is true. But yeah, so anyways, so the hard thing with me going to sleep right now is that, like, because I've been on like overtime for almost like 4 months at this point, when I get off work and I only have like 2 hours to do anything that's not related to my work, it feels bad to just go to sleep because I feel like my whole day was just work and then I gotta sleep and then wake up again. I've now used a singular channel point. Oh my gosh. If you haven't used any, how many do you have now? I gotta start thinking up some more like big channel point rewards and such. But yeah, I figured also too before we start, if you guys wanted to talk about, is there anybody who hasn't seen the video Iron Mouse just posted a couple hours ago about leaving VShojo? Because I can give like a little summary. If so, it's some crazy shit for sure. You haven't seen it? Okay, so hooray, at least someone wants me. Well, that someone is me. I want you in my basement. There you go. Wild video, yeah. Okay, so basically, so for anybody that doesn't know, VShojo is a like a VTuber corporation. They're like a little bit different than some of the other ones because rather than them hiring people and creating like new VTuber stuff, hi MGF, how you doing? Other than like, okay, so they don't like create, you know, new VTuber models or whatever for people. They generally like hire existing VTuber models or VTubers and their models. They are Dead's VShojo, yeah, for sure. Yeah, honestly, Bunny, I don't think it's gonna be around very much anymore because so Iron Mouse is I'm pretty sure Iron Mouse has always been like by far like a pretty big margin their most popular person that they had in it. Henya will be leaving shortly too. That's not surprising. Honestly, at this point, I'd be surprised if anybody stays. But basically what happened was, yeah, a very big VTuber streamer. Yep. And, Iron Mouse, Mel and Zen. Yep. Yeah. Cause so basically over the last couple months, I think like their talent manager left, Giga left. They supposedly fired Matara. And then just a couple weeks ago, Zen left. May and Zen left because of Amelie, I think. Oh, is there drama there? I don't, I'm kind of like, I don't necessarily like watch, like I watch clips of stuff of people and stuff, but I don't actually watch a lot of VTubers. So it's mostly just what I've seen on Reddit. Didn't Amelie join then left months later? That I'm not sure of. But yeah, Zen left a couple weeks ago. and she was one of their like big, big people. So it was already people were kind of like, what is going on, like at V Shoujo, like what's happening? I only watch Iron Mouse. Yeah, Iron Mouse is cool. Amelie joined them after a talent hunt, but didn't take part of the hunt. Oh, well, that actually, and that I think was one of Zen's biggest like complaints, was that she wanted them to kind of like recruit a smaller VTuber and like help bring them up, but like it just like never materialized. And yeah, it was like a whole mess. But basically what's happened now is that Iron Mouse apparently found out that they let's see, Amelie also still uses an old photo for her promo stuff, and it's from like 7 years ago too. Yeah, I think she's just been a creator for so long, and like a non-VTuber creator for so long, that she's probably just over it at this point. I have no idea who any of those VTubers are. The only reason I found you is because you replied to my smartass reply to your post. Well, I'm glad that you found me that way. I do appreciate smartasses for sure. So you'll fit right in. I remember coming across her anime cover. Yeah. I think she used to do anime covers. I think she even did like some official like dubbed like openings and stuff before like becoming a VTuber. But yeah, she used to be like a regular streamer and stuff too. Thank you for the head pats, Hori. I mean, Amelie does the voice for... Oh, yeah, she does a voice acting. Oh, my I mean, the gooner is throwing sausages at me. But yeah, so basically what happened, if you don't know, Iron Mouse is a really huge... the pickles, oh my God. Not double pickles! I'm trying to talk about drama, guys! Jeez. Can't believe the disrespect. Thank you, buddy. This is actually the first time that anybody's redeemed that, so it'll be interesting to see if it works, because it's supposed to turn on emote only chat for like 5 minutes. Which I guess will give me time to to talk about the situation. Yeah. Now all you can do is throw sausages at me. That's so funny. Okay. I like seeing all the emotes, so that's actually cute. But yeah, so basically, also remind me, somebody, if it's been 5 minutes and it doesn't change, because it's supposed to automatically change, so hopefully it changes. But yeah, basically what happened is Iron Mouse is a huge creator, and she has what's called CVID, which I think is like combined immunodeficiency disorder or something. But basically, it's the Salt Bay. Basically, it's a disorder that makes it so you essentially don't have like any immune system. So you are pretty much like at risk of infections and stuff constantly. So a lot of people with that can't like interact with most people or most places, because if they get an infection, they could just die because their body's not going to fight it off. Kind of like after people go on chemo for cancer, that, that usually happens as well. It's just that's like for their whole life or whatever. And there's treatments that you can do for it to make it not quite as bad, but I don't think there's not like a cure yet. But anyway, so she's like a huge VTuber, and one of the things that she would do is when she would do like her subathons, she would donate a portion of it to the IDF, which is like a charity organization or whatever for this particular disease. And so in her video today, she basically said that the first time she did that, everything was great. Like they made the I love seeing all the emotes. That's so funny. I'm so glad you used that, Bunny. Yeah, so the first time they did it, Iron Mouse is who got me into VTubing. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because you're a mod. I was like, wait a minute, how can Hori talk? But I guess mods bypass the emote only. but yeah, so the first time everything went smooth. They like promptly donated, the money, and everything was fine. So I can't remember exactly when, but I think it's sometime within the last year, maybe. She had another one. Dang it, Audie too. I didn't realize mods could bypass it. Whoopsies. But yes, sometime in the last year, I think she did another big one. It like broke records and everything. Is like the biggest subathon ever. And same thing, she was donating half or a portion. Honestly, I forgot I was a mod here first. I forget you're a mod all the time because you don't do mod things. You just cause chaos. But yeah, so did a huge one, broke subathon records, all this kind of stuff. And apparently she had been kind of like letting them handle all her financial stuff, but decided that she wanted to like start having more control over it herself. Let's see. Oh, there's Theron over on YouTube. Within the confines of YouTube Live, I am unbound by such trivial loss like emote only mode. That's definitely that's definitely a life hack, because I don't know how to do emote only mode on YouTube, so but yeah, so basically she, I guess, like wanted to start taking control of like her finances herself, because I guess until then they had been like holding her money for her, basically. My assumption is so that they could like make money off the interest of it, because it was like a lot of money. But in doing so, she realized that they like hadn't paid the IDF. Like, I think she brought it up to them, and like they still didn't do it. And basically, there's a lot of like shady stuff going on. Okay. I think it automatically switched. But yeah, basically a lot of shady stuff going on. You're free. Behave now, Chad. Bunny, you should be one of my mods, because you're the one that's always putting them in jail anyways. You can't even stop your biggest menace. I know. Why I say IDF, I thought it was another ID. Yeah. It was just an unfortunate naming. Isn't there also like an organization of some sort like named ISIS too? I'll be happy to be a mod. Okay, hold on. Remind me to mod you in Discord later, but I'm gonna mod you in here right now, cause you're the one that actually. But yeah. So essentially, basically, just it sounds like they were, if not straight out, like trying to steal her money. But I did nothing wrong. Unfortunately, the whole chat must be punished for the sins of the few. That one is also an Egyptian goddess to that. Yeah, Isis. But yeah, they basically stole her money, aren't making the payments to the actual charity, and it's like quite a lot. I think she said it was like $500,000 or something. So it's definitely not a small sum of money at all whatsoever. And I wonder, yeah, $500,000. My thought is because if you have a lot of money and it's sitting around, this is basically what banks do, right? They invest the money that they have just sitting around. So, like in stocks, in a high yield savings account, that kind of thing. And because they've had so many people leaving, I wonder if they were like kind of holding on to her money to like take the interest from it and just like delaying actually paying it to anybody. But that's just complete speculation. So, we are doing group punishment like the army. Normally I single out the offenders, but if there are too many overall misbehaving, then unfortunately the entire chat must be smacked and spanked. That is why I have a credit union. Yeah, I have like a I don't use a credit union, but I have like my savings is like in a high yield savings account, so it's just essentially like while it's sitting there, it's making money, Yo, Adi, was it you that joined the VC early to hear my poem? If it was this morning, it was Adi, yeah. Behaving, what is that? See, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. Bunny is misbehaving with that locking chat in jail. No. But Bunny is the most mature one in here. And she just graduated high school. So what does that say about you guys? Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So crazy situation for sure. I'm pretty sure, WTF. Look, it's nothing personal. She's just very, very mature, you know. Nope, banks take money and loan it to people for higher interest rates. Those people will pay a 10% interest and your high yield savings will get 3%. Well, yeah, banks do multiple things, but part of it is that they do invest it and then they keep the money from the investment and, you know, ideally give you your money back. But that's why when there's like stock market crashes, banks use your money to make money. Exactly. That's why when there's like stock market crashes and stuff, like really bad depressions and whatnot, people can't like get their money from the bank because the bank doesn't have it anymore. Ever since graduating brain cells, they need an outlet. Huh? that was a very hoary like sentence. It didn't make much sense. Didn't make much sense. Surprisingly mature than the other mods, right? Okay, Bread, would you like to hear my poem? And by the way, Adi said it was good, and I said I should do it in the stream today. Yeah, go ahead. Let me actually, I'm gonna switch over to the game stuff anyways, so let me do that and get our game going. For anybody that wasn't here the last couple times, we have been playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time, and so far it hasn't gotten, how did Loco make a sentence worse than mine, right? That's why I own stocks of banks, because the banks make me money. Hell yeah. I really need to start getting into like actually investing beyond just having a high yield savings account, because I'm kind of getting to a point where it doesn't really make sense to just let it all sit. But although that's kind of what I was thinking, but between paying for a custom model and a new PC in the past couple of weeks and like way too many commissions, it's not as big of an issue anymore. Put it that way. Ever since graduating college, my brain cells, they need an outlet. They need chaos. My boyfriend has stopped by a few times. I've been busy, so yeah, you had a lot going on for sure. I think what he's trying to say is that after graduating, your intelligence slowly decreases. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so here's Hori's poem. Roses are red, violets are fine. You'll be the 6 and I'll be the 9. Hori, that is not appropriate. You shouldn't even know what that is. You didn't know what a period was. How do you know what 69 is? That is just, it is good, but it would have been good coming from like Adi, not from you. That's just crazy. That's so crazy. Plus I may be able to play certain games because I'm going to get a PC. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you can play more stuff with us for sure then. ETFs are nice. SPY pays monthly dividends and is based on the S&P 500, so the growth in value is roughly 5% a year. That's about what I'm getting in my high yield savings account. But I mean, it's still free money, so you know, it's like never bad to turn that down. Audie said it was good and told me to do it. Well, I want to know how you, well, no. I don't want to know how you knew in the first place. I take that back. I don't want to know, but just know that I am shocked and disappointed. I forgot that you're a child. Sorry. Yeah, Hori, I can't believe it. Okay, let me open this. Where's my game thingy? Capture specific window. There we go. I just said it was smooth. It is smooth. Like it's actually pretty smooth, pretty funny, but just not for Hori. So I might be able to play Repo and other games whenever I get money. Of course, I plan on earning money from streaming. So yeah, that would be super cool. It was we played Repo for the first time on Thursday, and it was really fun actually. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. All right, now get him out. Time for the feed. Yeah, Hori. Okay, go to bed. Number 1, because you've been up for a billion hours and you need to sleep. Number 2, as a punishment, okay, for that poem that you just gave us. All right, I am officially grounding you, and you must go to sleep. All right. And I don't want to hear any lip, okay? I don't want to hear any lip. I just want to hear that you are going to sleep, and that's all, okay? My God. I get money from dividends, and I can sell the stock for more than I paid because it goes up in value. So I get money monthly, and my investment goes up in value. Hooray! Yeah, it's nice for sure. Like I love seeing like the interest in my savings account because I'm like literally just free money. I've been up since 4 a.m. myself. Oh no, what time is it? What time is it in your time zone? I also plan on having a subscription thing set up after getting... Yeah, because you're affiliate now, so you can set up for subs and stuff. Blame Adi. No, I blame you. Adi didn't know. Grounded, absolutely grounded. Bread got big, that means she's serious. Yes, I am big bread, and I am deadly serious, and Hori is very grounded, okay? For at least 24 hours, all right? And then maybe we'll talk. But oh no, my ear fell off. Oh no, what's happened? My poor ears. Not the sausages. You knocked my ear off with the sausages. Ruffle how? It's cause it oh my God. Not the hearts. It attaches to part of the model, so I think the model just got like too big, so it didn't attach anymore. Or something, I don't know. Now it's like not the same sizes. Okay, there we go. It's still moving, it's gain free time. Actually, that's a good point. Hold on, let's do a test, okay? Somebody throw something at me now, and let's see if it affects the ear as well. I still need help. It does, look! Okay, that's too funny. That's so funny. Oops, oh no, where did I go? Okay, here I am. There we go. Okay. That's enough. Okay, hold on. Before I put my ear back on, goddamn, stop scrolling, lady. I still need help figuring what the icon for subscribers could be. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Or maybe like little, like different cute bunnies or something. I'll have to climb out the basement window for food. Yeah, either that or just wait for the deliveries. But it's only garlic bread, so you know that's all you get. Ear stream when somebody pulled on your ear too hard. No, the ear was the real vtuber the whole time. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me you guys just found out I'm a fake cat girl. That's what happened. It's just a headband, all right? Okay, is that the same size? I think that's the same size. Okay. Yeah, figuring out. Just need help figuring it out. Maybe a call could help, but yeah. When you get your PC, if you need help like actually setting up the stuff on Twitch and whatever, just let me know because I can walk you through it. Fake cat girl, or okay, if I'm not a fake cat girl, I'm a one-ear cat girl. All right, this other one, it's just a prosthetic. All right. Well, I'm off to bed though. Hopefully I can catch a whole stream soon. Have a good sleep. Probably not gonna be streaming again until next Monday because I gotta set up my new...
69 says before I go to bed I got one last one. Hope you like this. Roses are red, violets are blue, white wine cost less for a dinner for two.
Oh, Hori! Oh, it's the wrong two. It's the wrong two. You had me so proud. You had me so proud earlier. Yeah, and it's not even the wrong two that you usually use. It's just straight up. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Feel free to come. Oh my god. Feel free to come in the stream anytime, MFG. Probably be next Monday, but hopefully after that I'll be streaming a little bit more regularly because stuff will hashtag cats girls are real. Garlic bread is week old stale. Don't let her lie to you. I didn't say it was fresh garlic bread. I just said it was garlic bread. You know, it's enough for substance. She lost her ear in a throwing battle of pickled hearts and her own kind. Bread. Exactly. And he used the wrong two. Classic Hori, right? My man should have asked me first. Yeah, Hori, you need to start having somebody like proofread your poetry there. If not for appropriateness, then at least for the right twos and the right yours. I need my redemption. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, we should add Wordle to one of the channels. I don't know. I feel like that might be above his level, but I do think that's a good idea. I have to, when I get time, I'll have to find a Wordle bot, unless anybody knows of one they can invite. Some water. Okay. So, for anybody that didn't join us last time, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. And basically, if you yourself haven't played the game before, basically, you know, typical anime main character, that for some reason 4 girls are flirting with him, even though he's completely boring. We've got like a shy girl, a shy bookish girl, you know, vice president of class type archetype, a tsundere, and a childhood friend. And they have forced us to join their literature club at school, and we've been writing poems, and it's all very nice so far. Apparently it's a horror game, but so far it's all been pretty nice. So, you're right, Wordle is a 5-letter thing. He struggles with 2, 3, and 4 letter words, right? Yeah, we need some elementary school like worksheets or something. This game looks cursed. Yeah, so I got it recommended to me somewhere. I think it was before this we played Me Side, and I heard that it's kind of like the same, where it's like nice at first and then it gets kind of like not so nice. Apparently we're almost at the not so nice part, so hopefully today it will stop being just regular cute dating sim. I think the last thing that happened before we stopped last time was the childhood friend. I think she asked us like if we would rather her or the shy girl, or if the shy girl would ask us to walk them home, if we would say yes, or if we would walk home with her. And we said yes, and she was like really sad. So that's the last thing that I remember from last week. So we shall continue and see what this game actually is. I think this is here we go. Okay. So, then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Wait, is this a controller game? Oh yeah, there we go. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. It's a very blurry game. Okay, wait. Oh, it's not. Okay, I'll just use my mouse then. Breb, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on inside her head. The literature club. The only one. And she may not always know what she wants. I'm a cook with this new poem. Adi said it's... We'll see, because that first one... Like, okay, the first one was just terrible because it was so inappropriate, but it was funny. The second one, I couldn't see past the wrong two, so let's see this one. All right. Roses are red, violets are blue. I hate poetry, but I'm into you. Okay. You're still grounded, but that one was pretty good. The 2017 flashbacks are coming to me. This game had me in a chokehold when I was 11 or something. Is it that old? It's all fun and games till the yandere girl offs the others to remove the competition. There's no yanderes. I've been told there is a yandere, but I don't know which one it is because they have not shown themselves yet. Trying to riz up your mom, Hori. Come on. Yeah, that is. Yeah, why are you doing that kind of poem to me? That's kind of weird. Minimum of 10 sleeps before I'd grab. 10 sleeps and filling out 5 grammar worksheets. So, not me. I'm helping my mom with Riz. Well, to be fair, I do need some help with that because I have absolutely no Riz. So, okay. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. I got you. She rizzed me the fuck up. What do you mean? I rizzed you by my complete lack of Riz, though, so I don't know if that counts. I remember when it came out and I was hooked on Yansim, MLP, DDLC, and other things. Yeah, 2017. I don't remember what I was even playing then. Animal Crossing, maybe. No clue. Don't know anything about the game. Okay, so you'll get to experience it for the first time with me as well. Then we can have our first time together. I teach you the best Riz, and I'll build you the home gym. You're hella sweet. That's all you need. Oh, thank you. Got no Riz. You got Ainto on me. True. That's true. You don't need Riz when you have a harem, and when you just trap people in your basement. Like, they're already there. What need do you have to Riz them up at that point? You know, you just be lazy. Just exist. You know, you don't need Riz. I was just an 06 child with internet. Bunny, do you want to know what year I graduated high school? Do you want to know? 2006. Yeah. So you were born the year I graduated. I must be free from the basement. I was forced down here against my will. It's too late. It's too late. Doesn't matter. You can't escape. Exactly. Who wouldn't accept living in a cute anime girl's basement? Nope. Rizzed me offering to house me in the basement. Okay, well, maybe you guys just have very, very unique tastes, all right? My memory's too good for this. Wait, which month was I? I was born in November. Well, I think I graduated before you were born, because it would have been what, like June, July, something like that. I got into high school in 2016. I'm young AF. Yeah, that's what I was wondering why Gunnar was saying you were the oldest, because I was like, I don't know about that. There's definitely a couple people older than me in the Discord, but they are few and far between for sure. Damn, I was in the womb then. Red Lobstering is Riz. Fair. That's fair. I remember 2006. It was a dark year. Was it dark because you also were in the womb, or are you a fellow old like me? She graduated when I was in preschool, wondering which Play-Doh tasted better. Oh my gosh, you guys are really making me feel old today. I got no Riz. Look, Audie, you don't need Riz, okay? If you guys haven't seen, I'm gonna assume that you have a link on your Twitch to your YouTube. But if you guys don't follow Audie yet, definitely go give him a follow and check out his YouTube, because he does cooking shorts and they're really, really, really cool. But yes, and when you could cook like that, you don't need Riz. That's all you need. You just need the cooking skills. That's it. I was in Afghanistan back in 2010. Okay, so you're a fellow old, I see. At least it's not only me in the nursing home today. Red one tasted best. Me and Bunny wasn't even born then. Yeah, you guys were literally either Bunny was in the womb and you were probably still in your father's balls, Hori. Is my guess. I got hella Riz trust. You do. You got a lot of Riz. You know, it makes up for all my lack of Riz. So it's a good combination. You know, 6 I was 3. Okay, well that's better than like not existing at all, but it's still it's still quite bad. All right. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Oh yeah, and Sayori is the childhood friend that we just made sad because we didn't pick her. Sorry, 4. Like it's that big of a difference that you had to correct it? Oh my god. My boyfriend was just 1 when I came into the world. Since his birthday is in December, he'd be 2. Oh, that's nice. You guys are close in age then. That's good. That's good for sure. Because the gaps can cause some interesting I was 7 in '06 lighting my backyard on fire for the first time. Well, time to work was dead all day until now. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Thank you for the lurk, Worth. Worth is one of the few ones he's not older than me, but he's like a year younger, I want to say. So at least close. No pen, no paper, but still you draw my attention. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, and 04 baby and 06 baby together, it's a good age range. Yeah, for sure. I feel like when you're younger, like 22 and under, like 2 to 3 years is a really good like max. You know, once you get older, it doesn't matter quite as much to have a bigger one. For me personally, I don't usually date younger, just because I tend to not even date guys my own age usually. But in theory, it's not bad. It's hard to find guys that are younger that are like on the same life maturity level as you, I guess I could say. I'm glad I don't work anymore. Have not worked in 5 years. Oh, nice. I was gonna say I don't work anymore either, just because usually, like right now, I'm playing and streaming while getting paid for overtime. But fortunately, I do have to work in the mornings, you know, and I gotta work quickly so that I can spend my time, my OT time, just doing bullshit. First thing I lit on fire were one of those Mattel lightsabers, the one with a lot of chemicals in the plastic. I remember dating someone my age, and he was something else. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the individual. Like, I'm sure there's guys that are like 30 years old that are on the same level as like a 40-year-old. But I do feel that it's like few and far between, kind of. So as like a general rule, I try to go like around my age or older. But it's fine, Brad. You age like a fine wine, and the attention that you will always have is mine. Ayo! Okay. That was the best one so far, all right? Because not only was it a great poem in and of itself, but it referenced my my elderly status and made me feel better about it. So absolutely best. In fact, I'm going to pin that for now. I was born in 90 and my girlfriend was born in 98. She makes me feel old. Yeah, I bet. Not gonna lie, when I first met you, I thought you were in your 20s or something. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I hear that I have like young energy, which I feel like is just a nice way to tell somebody they're immature. But that's okay. That's okay. I feel like I do hang out with like a lot of younger people, so it might just be kind of like their mannerisms rubbing off on me or something. You do, and it's a good thing. Well, thank you. I said bread aged like fine wine when I first joined this. Yeah, but that's before you told us that you were a minor, Hori. Since you lied to us. It's the ankle biter energy she exudes. I do not exude ankle biter energy, all right? Chad, I have Riz. I must be a bard. I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh my gosh, okay. Didn't know your age. I honestly thought you were like 20. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm 28 when you're a minor. It's all the same. Oh my gosh. Even if there wasn't gravity, I would still fall for you. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one. I like that one. Are you small? Is that what they're saying? Okay. So the channel lore is that they all think that I'm short, but I'm not short. I even showed in the Discord my ID with everything else blacked out to prove that I'm 5'8". But they said it's just photoshopped. So I don't know. Brett is short. She's like 2'3". I'm not 2'3". Oh my gosh. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Fake IDs exist. Yeah, well, but not mine. Not mine. No, I'm not 2'1", I'm 5'8", damn it. Hi, Jace. As you can see, I'm just fielding the usual short allegations. 1'8"? Oh my god. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. That actually sounds good. I'm 5'5", 5'6". Okay, so you're close to my height, but I can still legally give you a head pat. So that's a good height. Like how short, LOL? I'm not. I'm 5'8". I'm not short. That's not short. Allegations. 2-1 looked right. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, okay, yeah, well, if you're 6'5", everybody's short to you. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Tall people who are my age scare me. I have a friend that's younger than me that's like 6'8". Yeah, one of my cousins is like 6'8". He's like tall as shit, dude. IDK, I'm just short. Whatever. If anybody gives short energy, it's Hori with that grammar. Bunny, the 6'8" friend I have is younger than you. Oh no. He might still grow then. He might become like 6'10". Hori being over 6 foot, calling himself short. I'm gonna take it back. Look. Okay, we appreciate the short kings as well. And as you can see, simply being tall does not make you, able to tell the correct twos in yours. So, what does it really do for you anyways besides making it harder to fit on an airplane, Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Breb in club activities? Oh my, they're getting a little spicy with each other. Hori, it's bedtime? Yeah. That's why she locks everyone in the basement so everyone is lower than her so she can look down upon them. I'm not short, damn it! Hashtag short life. But you're awesome and cool. Yeah, like, it's, okay, I've said it in streams before. I'll say it again. Yeah. Being tall. I kind of wish I was either shorter or taller because I'm in that like weird center, mode where it's like I'm not like tall, but I'm not, short either. So, but yeah, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Number one, women that like go by guys' heights are stupid and they're missing out on a lot of good dudes. And on the dude side, being insecure about your height is often what is more annoying to women than like your actual height. I have dated guys that were 6'4". I've dated guys that were 5'5". Doesn't matter to me as long as they're not like worried if I wear heels, I short in my family because everyone else is 6'5" plus. It's 7'8". I'm gonna need some documentation on on that hoary tall tale. I'm just average, couldn't care less. Yeah, like, you know, because I know that, like, it's like a big meme these days that, like, you know, women want, like, you gotta be 6 foot or I'll even talk to you. Like, I think that's so stupid, dude. For real, I hate when women want a tall man instead of just dating a guy who's just amazing. Like, it doesn't matter about height. Exactly. Like, and some of it is the guys, to be fair, because there are some guys who are shorter, that, like, are, like, so angry about it that you get, like, turned off from that more than the fact that they're, you know, that they're short. But I just think it's really stupid to, like, cut your dating pool to just people over 6 feet. It's just stupid. I love being short. It just gives me a chuckle when people who are taller than me say they're short. Honestly, being 5'8" would be so much better than being 6'4". Less chance for back pain, and I hate the fact that I almost have to duck when walking in a door. Yeah, honestly true. Although I will say that, unfortunately, I did not I missed out on the lack of back pain for another reason. Not being tall. Shit, where heels tower over me? Yeah, you gotta climb me, right? Hey, no shit, I went to prom with a girl who was my height. She showed up in 3-inch heels so she could be 6'7" and taller than me. Yeah, I like to wear heels with my ex that was like 6'4". So I can be like, I'm as tall as you. Hi, Jack, how you doing? And oh, hi, Chamoy, how you doing as well? We gotta climb you as wild. That's what they say. They're like, I'm gonna climb her like a tree, you know? I'm good with it. Hell, this guy in middle school who was liked made his whole personality about he's short than most guys. I quickly moved on from him. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of the times it's their personality and the fact that they're so insecure about being short that becomes more of a turnoff than the actual height. To me, at least, you know. Like the 5'5" guy that I dated, like he was like, oh, I love it because it makes me look like I'm rich or something because I'm with this like tall hot girl. I was like, that's the attitude you have to have, man. Get ready. This is like Cry of Fear, but for weebs. I haven't played Cry of Fear, so I'm not sure what the comparison is, but I have heard that when I started playing it, people were saying they had PTSD from the opening music. So I'm sure it's gonna get kind of bad. Those are called stilts and not heels. Yeah, they're like the big platform shoes from like the early 2000s, you know, or not even 2000s, more like late 90s, you know, like the big Spice Girl platforms. After hearing everyone's dating stories, I'm somewhat happy I've never dated. Well, you're 17. You got plenty of time, man. Personality is the most important thing. Absolutely, 100%. Because the thing is like no matter how you look, whether you're 6 foot, you're 4 foot, whether you're ugly, whether you're pretty, once you're old, you're gonna be ugly anyways. There aren't like hot old people, okay? You're both gonna be just ugly old people, all right? And if they have a bad personality, then like you're not gonna want to be around them at that point because they don't have anything else to make up for it. That's the way that I kind of reread that bread. I didn't say personality. Oh, personality. Luckily, I have that as well. Dating sucks. Yeah. I'm in the zone of like, I'm like annoyed to be single, but at the same time, I don't want to put in like effort to date anybody because like I've been single long enough at this point that I'm very like set in my ways and I really, really enjoy my alone time because I'm so introverted. And I feel like I would just get annoyed that the guy would like want to interact with me, which isn't really fair, you know? So I just stay single. That's why I'm not in one. Yeah, fair. Same, Brett. Hori, you're 17. That's why for you, okay? If you're saying that you've been single a long time, like you haven't even been out of the womb a long time, all right? You got plenty of time for all of that, all right? 17 years single? Well, yeah. I mean, do you think you should have had a girlfriend at age 4? That'd be weird. Just be married to me and the rest of the harem instead. Exactly. I have you guys. You guys fulfill my. I won't be an ugly old person. Hopefully, I won't make it another 20 years. My luck is would end up living to be 110. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't depend on that because I thought I wasn't gonna make it past high school, but unfortunately, Amen. Yeah, before I got with my boyfriend, I just got with dudes who just like me to get over my feelings of my boyfriend. Not great, but I was a nervous wreck to ask him. Oh, you asked him out. Nice, nice. I like seeing when girls do that. I should at least try to get a girlfriend in middle school or high school. I mean, high school is like a decent place, but it's not like if you didn't get a girlfriend in high school that you're like never gonna be able to get a girlfriend. Like there's plenty of people, especially in your generation, that, you know, are your age and still haven't dated. You've got plenty of time, dude. Like, don't worry. Also, I feel like I will have to say like hell no to the middle school because I can't even imagine dating in middle school because middle school people are like the worst, you know? Hey, we like seeing women take the initiative. Yeah, it's nice to see the women being the one to ask them out. I'm too much of a pussy, but yeah, I liked him for 4 years that we've known each other. And when I told him how I found that he felt the same way. Oh, that's nice. I like it. I will hit on a guy. I've never asked a guy out, but I definitely will throw some pickup lines occasionally. The Yandere X was from middle school? Yeah, that's not surprising. Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Breb. Ah, Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. I never dated in school, but my school was super small, so if you dated someone, they probably have dated after school. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of drama. We are at the point that we do need to take a 3-minute ad break, so I'm going to go ahead and also take a 3-minute break myself so that nobody who isn't subbed misses any of the game. So I will see you guys here in about 3 minutes.
Thank you!
Oh my lord. Thank you, Sai, for the 10 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And Take Wolf. Thank you for gifting funniest stuff as well. You guys are awesome. The Chow Chows appreciate the support. I came back from the bathroom and I was like, what? What are all these notifications going off for? Oh, damn, Big beat me too. Well, you made Bunny very happy. Oh my god, not the cheese, not the cheese. Starting to make the sandwich already. Dang, I can't sleep now. I have to watch my mom, bread, and clicks. What is that? Sadly, I did not get a subscription. Dang my luck. Yeah, I think it's random, so I'm in a gambling mood. Well, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, let me actually play some of this game so we can get to the scary part. Guess who's... Oh no, Monica's back! Welcome back, Monica Posey. We are, so far in the game, you are still being nice to us. So that is a good thing, I think. Also, hi, Twan. Yeah, I usually try to take a break when it's time to do the ads because, at least if I'm playing a story game like this, because I don't want anybody that's not subbed to, like, miss part of the gameplay. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Breb. Oh, it's a music change. Oh my gosh. Monkey. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Damn, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Oklahoma. Appreciate ya. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's funny because last week when Monica came in, Dank was like, Monica! And I forgot that the girl's name in the game is Monica. I was like, oh, do you know Dank? I was like, oh no, it's Monica. Monica, no Monkey, no Willy Wonka, no Chuck Norris. There's for not putting bars over the window. All right, fine. I'll leave the bars off for now. But if we get some taller people in the basement who I do not want to feed, I might have to change that. But for now, the tall people can eat. That's fine. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Breb, I really like being friends with you. Ah ha ha ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Do short kings get to eat? Okay, they get to eat when I feed everybody else. They don't get to eat on demand like the tall people who can reach the window do. Not because I have anything against the short kings, but just because, you know, logistics. There's not like a short window in the basement. Yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Breb, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Does anybody else make their tea like that? I just put the tea bag in and then just put hot water. They get to lick algae off the wall where the water leaks into the basement. That's crazy. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Loco. Appreciate ya. Now sushi is a breadwinner once again. That's awesome. Thank you very much. US salting bread with cheese is going in your talk, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if anybody didn't know, Saturn and I are manufacturing some beef against each other for clout purposes on Twitter. So he's in the process of writing a very long document about me, a Google Docie. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Every time I see somebody use that popcorn emote, I get a little bit more scared. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Breb. Yuri really out here being the best of them without trying, huh? Right? Don't have Twitter, so no clue. You're not missing out on much, honestly. I only got one when I made like all my social media accounts, and I'm already thinking of deleting it because it's like literally it's just a cesspool. Oh no, there's more popcorn. What the hell is this emote down bad? Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen that one before. I guess it's like the, like the poking the fingers together like, ooh, ooh, you don't hate me, do you? Ooh, ooh. Something like that. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Brett, I have another. Damn it! You put that in his doc. Put that in his doc. He throws sausages at women streamers specifically. Make sure you include that for maximum points. We got the down bad emote when I gifted a sub to Sushi. Chat, am I cooked? You might not be cooked, but you're definitely down bad. But it's not a bad thing, because if you're gonna be down bad, being down bad for sushi, I feel like is quite a good choice. Ooh, for free bread. Breb, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Okay, so she wants to sit on the floor while she's wearing a skirt? Alright, I see what she's doing. Need an emote of her shutting the basement door. I do. So the model I use now is like a pre-made model, but I have a custom one that's like currently being made that we'll have in a couple months. But I do have an emote of like me coming out of a door, so I could just like reverse it. And then it would just be shutting the door. No, don't make a throw sausages. Yeah, honestly, Bunny, don't. I feel terrible because before I was an affiliate, I was like, oh, I want to be an affiliate so I can set up stuff so people can throw things at me. And I definitely regret it now. Oh, yeah, you do. I forgot about that, Gunnar. All right. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh my god. I'm trying to talk about sus things. Don't throw sausages at me. It makes it weird. It makes it worse. I was gonna talk about why she had back pain, but now I can't. How dare you? Also, hi, Random. How you doing? Damn, should have kept my mouth shut. I have a feeling Doompi would have remembered, but I have a terrible memory. Another thing I need help with are rewards, so I don't add ones I regret later. Yeah, for sure. Like whenever, once you get everything set up, like I'm happy to help with anything. Need an emote of an algae wall with dripping water. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. I'm sad I can't join throwing stuff at you. Are you still on your good guy arc? This would be, what, day 2? It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time... Good night, Hori. Go get some sleep. Our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh my. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. 36 hours awake. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Fuck no at the good guy arc. I have no points. Well, just know I have instructed the mods to ban on site if you're mean. So, not gonna lie, I've sat on the floor in school in a skirt before. It was hard, but when I wore long skirts, it was nice. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can. I feel like you have to like sit very specifically for sure. But I have a feeling Yuri is doing it on purpose because she you know, she's giving us like the shy girl thing, like she doesn't know what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Those girls know what they're doing, okay? There's collusion in the chat. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh my. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, yes, accidentally. Exactly. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? The fact I used to love Yuri when I was younger is insane. What? Why? I think she's nice. I like her. I'm glad Bread doesn't know about Ina and the Dream Barbecue. The game feels like taking a bunch of drugs. Oh! Is it like another visual novel type game or something else? I must stay quiet. Oh gosh, okay. Oh. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna drink a little water. Hi Frums, how you doing? Alright, well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. A true acid trip of a game. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, TKWL Gaming. Welcome to the Sour Bros. Oh, of course. Okay, of course, after I read your entire name, then I look at the chat and I see, hello, call me TK. Welcome, TK. Welcome to the Sour Bros. Also, hi, Monarch. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to you. Is he gonna feed her? Is that what's going on right now? Oh my, he's getting bold. I guess it's me. Yeah, technically me. I'm getting bold, you know? Doki Doki, this is one of my favorites. Short, simple, and 100% best girl is Yuri. Yeah, I like her so far. This is my first time playing through the game, and I've heard that it changes into not such a nice game, but so far it's all still nice. What was I gonna say? But everybody keeps putting popcorn emotes, which are making me scared of what's gonna happen. Wait, that's our chat name. Yes, you are the Sour Bros. The mods are the Sourdoughs, and I, of course, am Existential Bread. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Oh my, this is kind of I played it 7 times. I played the plus version and OG version. Yeah, okay, so I saw, when I was putting in like the Twitch category, I saw that there was a plus one. What is, oh my god. TK, I love you already because before I even finished like asking the question, you already answered it. So that's good to know. More content on consoles and a few upgrades. That's cool. That's cool. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. I got the game plan on streaming it. I don't know when. Which one? Doki Doki or the acid trip one? And I'm the escape master. One of the upgrades is higher quality and updated dialogue. You know, that sounds like it could be a good thing because it's definitely, you know, I'm enjoying the game so far, but you know, it's very run of the mill sort of, you know. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I feel like feeding somebody is highly erotic. That's, I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. I mostly see gameplay on Switch and PS5. Oh, okay. So it probably like the majority of like the thing was just to like port it to consoles and then like make a couple updates while they were at it. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. Real homies feed each other apparently. Oh my God. You guys are so scaring me with the popcorn chat. Oh my gosh. In my opinion, DDLC's PS5 version sucked. Oh, it wasn't like it wasn't a very good good port. I'm a gym bro. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I'm a couch potato? Same. Why are we scaring you, father? We just eating popcorn while watching you play DLC. Wait a minute. Why am I the father? When did I become the father? Who else here thinks Bread thinks hand-holding is lewd? I'm sure that I've done quite a bit more than you have in your entire life with women, so. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Remember what I sent you. Oh, yeah, okay. She does. That's why she only holds hands with the harem members. Exactly. But physical copies come with goodies inside. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty nice. I guess it gives you like an incentive to buy it again, even if you already had the original. Goddamn, just kill the man like that. Okay, look, that man is like the meanest chatter in my chat. He's almost gotten banned already a couple times, so he deserves it. With women, I mean, I'm just saying. I call you father on special occasions now. Okay, I accept it. I'll be your daddy bunny. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri pats her lips. Oh, hi, James, how you doing? Whoa. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Whoa, that was a very sudden sudden change. Hold up now, father is just fine, or dad is fine, not that. No, don't clip it. Okay, that was very, the music just stopped. There was no like transition. That was weird. Oh no, there's more popcorn. I came in here hearing about some band chatter and Yuri raising her arm. He's not banned yet. He's just on the edge of being banned. For a little bit, as in like one day, he went on a good guy arc, but I guess that's done now. So, IDK, I have done a lot with women. No, not you, random dude. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. What's the dog doing? Welcome to the Sour Bros. How you doing today? Damn, Monica interrupting you flirting with Yuri. I know, right? I thought we were in the hallway. All of a sudden we're back in the classroom and she's like on the thing. Like, oh my gosh. Oh no, you're dead. Are you tired? Did you have a long day? If you see a physical copy of DDLC Plus, you'll see Monica is the poster girl. She's on the cover. Oh, okay, nice. Okay. So let's see what she has to say since she just interrupted my very erotic reading session. Monica always watches you. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that's scary. Like from around the corner or what? Okay, everyone. Ooh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Breb, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? I wish I had a popcorn emote. Oh no. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay. We celebrate DDLC's 8th anniversary on September 22. Oh, nice. Yeah, Bunny was saying earlier that she played it back in 2017. I didn't realize it was that old. Okay. Oh, I forgot. We wrote another poem. All right. I had a dentist appointment today, and they 1/3 the price of the original people, faster, nicer, and now I have an appointment tomorrow as well. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that, James. Hi, Stellar Void. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sour Bros. How you doing today? I never played, but I want to join chat and messing with you. Oh, Mike, you menace. You are a menace. Yeah, if you have 80 channel points, you can unlock one of the emotes without being subscribed. I think it lasts for like 24 hours or something. I'm not sure. Very well, the dog's doing your mom. Oh no, not Audie's mom. This is fine. I did that, and I think it was a one-time use, not always unlocked. It's at least 24 hours, but sometimes it takes a little bit to kick in, because it did for somebody the other day. I like Natsuki, she's best girl. Yuri is alright. I like Yuri, but howdy, I was backwards and followed you on X and joined Discord before following stream. LOL. No worries. Well, welcome officially into the stream. I was like, that name really sounds familiar. So that makes sense for sure. Also, if there's anybody that's not in our Discord and would like to join, feel free to come in. It's we do community night stuff and a lot of chatting, and we need people to yell at us to go to bed on time tonight. So for many reasons, I'm gonna zip my mouth for it of why you're just okay. Why the bonks? What did I do? Okay, who should I show my poem to first? I guess I'll just go from the bottom up this time. So we'll do Monica. Hi, Breb. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, I can't wait till tomorrow, my birthday. Oh, happy early birthday! Actually, let me just get some more water. Try not to kill myself this time. No, I will never sleep. You gotta sleep. I gotta sleep too. We all need to sleep so that we can wake up early and not sleep again. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. I'm back. It's been clipped and shipped. No! My own mod has betrayed me. Now I got some Monster Hunter Wilds grinding to do. Okay, well, at least do it in your bed, okay? That can be a compromise. You know, at first I plan on having a DDLC birthday cake this year. Oh, that would be cute. I joined Discord. I'm 98% sure I'm not a bot and 2% sure I'm an NPC. Well, we have, you can't see because you're in the Twitch chat, but in the YouTube chat, we actually have a guy in our Discord named James the NPC. So, you know, at least that 2% of you is not alone. All right, it would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. My bed is primarily only for sleeping. It should be, like, that's like good sleep hygiene. That's how mine should be as well, but I don't stick to it. I respect your mods. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got a shirt. Nice. I'll have to, once I finish, I'll have to look at, see all the merch that they have. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. For sleeping and living up to my name. Okay, fair. My bed is for sleeping and deep thought. True. I'm laying in bed 20 hours a day. Same. At least on the weekends for sure. It's Mugen. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. Damn it, not the popcorn. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Oh, uh-oh. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. One of my favorite birthday cakes I got overall was a Genshin Impact cake I got a few years ago since I was obsessed with the game during that time. Oh, that's nice. I think I've only had one cake ever that had like a cool anime design on it. It was back when I was really into Bleach, which was many years ago. So just say you're lonely, Monica. We can tell. She can't be lonely. I mean, look, she's got to be the most popular girl in school, right? There's no way that the most popular girl in school is lonely. Absolutely impossible. I used to have an OC for DDLC. My character was gay, I'm pretty sure, which would be a funny plot twist for this game. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Gunnar, for the gifted sub. Even though it's gonna be used to use the popcorn. I knew that's why you did it. But I appreciate it anyways. It goes to a good cause. All the for anybody that doesn't know, all the money I make on my channel goes to dog rescue, Chow rescue specifically. So. But now you can troll me with the popcorn emote, courtesy of the level 69 Gunnar. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh, does she? Have we been flirting with a girl with a boyfriend? Monica's the only one with a known birthday and has her own Wikipedia page. Oh, nice. What's her birthday? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but I had a pure chow once and my last dog was a beagle chow. Oh, nice. Yeah, my there's some like emotes, I think. Yeah, there's like one here. This is my my dog that sadly passed away last year, but he was almost 15 and I really love him and I really love Chow Chow, so it's nice to sorry, I'm gonna get all teary-eyed, but it's nice to be able to donate stuff in his memory. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay. All these women fighting for this man's attention, and he ends up saying, "Sister, I'm gay." Fuck you mean he's mine? No, I'm sorry. I cry too easy, but it's good tears, you know. It's like when I cried over Pitbull the other day. So, that's all she drops in the basement is a cheap bag of dog food. It's just a white bag that says dog food, right? Like, okay, like I buy like the nicest one to drop at a shelter, and then I buy you guys like the Walmart brand version. Just, no, don't cry, bunny, don't cry. I'm sorry. I miss him a lot, you know, and so it's nice to be able to do something, you know. So he doesn't get forgotten, you know, so. Okay. Anyways, dating sim, yeah. Okay. Well, there's not anything really wrong. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. Thank you for the hearts, bunny. I appreciate it. My fam has no last dogs. Our dogs have last humans. Yeah. I wish they lived longer. Mix the dog food, algae, and moisture from the wall for the meal. Told you Monica knows everything. Oh, what? Because, see, it seemed to me like she was kind of trying to, like, dissuade us from Yuri. You know, like, oh, she has a boyfriend. But I don't even know if that's true, you know? So, who knows? Not the game. All right, let's see what her poem is this time. The lady who knows Oh, that's what she meant. Oh, I didn't even read the poem title. Okay, that makes sense. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Damn, that's deep! That's like hella deep, man! Oh my gosh. That poem is about Eve, the first ever female on the earth. Oh, that makes sense. I can see that for sure. TK, I've actually never played Five Nights at Freddy's. Although I've watched a couple people play some stuff, but I've never played it myself. Believe it or not, my username on YouTube, Reddit, Discord, and this is all the same because I'm super lazy and not creative. I mean, same, honestly. My aunt had a Saint Bernard and he was a good boy. He unfortunately had to be put down because he kept chewing his leg where he had cancer. Oh yeah, it's so, like, I feel like them being sick and stuff, that's like the hardest part. Like, Mugen had really bad arthritis for a couple years, but we ended up having to put him down because he lost the use of his legs, his back legs. And he was a very stubborn dog, you know, so like I thought about doing the thing where you can get them like a wheelchair and stuff, but he was stubborn and not that smart either, and I just knew that it would like frustrate him, and I didn't want him to go through that, so, you know. Me personally, I would respond to seeing that poem with, bitch, you expect me to read all this? It's a literature club, okay? It's a literature club. He was only 4, so he was a puppy. Mentally, he was just confused. Aw, yeah, that's tough. Cancer sucks, for sure. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Ah! Not the pickles! Damn you, Vex! Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I'm 96% sure the snake ate Eve and then wore her skin, the origins of the lesser people, deception of mankind. I wouldn't be surprised. Gosh, how could you throw pickles at me when I'm talking to Monica about the meaning of life? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? But pickles. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. Why am I being bonked? What did I do? And it will make you want to continue improving. Oh, hang on. It's time for me to log out of my work. I no longer have to pretend that I am still working. So give me a second here to do that. Alexa, stop. Oh, I just work so hard, you know. Just working all the time. Definitely doing work all the hours. The nice thing is at least like the overtime hours, I can do my normal job, which is the one where I can like slack off if I go fast. But the rest of the day now I have to do this stupid project till it's done. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Gooner. Let me drink that. A liar? I work so hard, okay? I definitely don't slack off and play Final Fantasy. This game inspired me side. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why they kind of get like recommended beside each other a bit. Writing tip of the day, use your hands. It's much easier to use keyboard, mouse, or pencil pen that way. What are you talking about, James? It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Well, yeah, it's the literature club, right? I'm definitely not slacking off right now. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It did say suggestive content, which was proved during Natsuki and Yuri's argument. Yeah. All right, so next we'll show ours to Yuri. Is Monica giving writing tips I gave what? No, yeah, I know, but what do you mean use your hands? What else would you use to write a poem? Breb, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested today? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Did you read what I said before this message? No, I don't see anything. You might have to repost. Sometimes I try not to miss stuff, but sometimes if it's coming in fast, I do. Yeah, the music changed again. Don't use the popcorn emote, damn it. I'm scared. Hands are much easier to use for hand use-based tools. Yeah, but what else would you use? Everyone I watch is mostly into Yuri. Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing. Like, usually I like the tsundere type, but I don't really physically like the tsundere in this one. So, like, I do kind of like her character, but there's, like, a kind of like a disconnect. And then the childhood friend, I don't really like the childhood friend type stuff, and I don't like her design either. She's not my type. Yuri's my type, okay? Well, thank you for the lurk, Toast. Hopefully, Toast. Why did I call you Toast? Worth. Hopefully your work calms down eventually. That's because Yuri is the best. Yuri's tall and purple. Yeah. The tallness, the big boobness, the hair length, you know. Oh no, did you gently open the door? Wait, what? What door? What door? Since Me-side was mentioned, you see Sleepy Mita yet? I did. Yeah, we finished Me-side, last week or the week before, James, I think. I'm trying to upload all my old VODs on YouTube, but I'm just doing one a day, so it might take a while till it shows up on YouTube. But it should be up on Twitch, I think. Not yet. Uh-oh. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. Me and my family took care of a litter of puppies. Most of them live. I had to bury about 3 of them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's always tough with like really, really young puppies and stuff. I know some of my friends, they just had their duck had like 4 ducklings, and unfortunately like 2 of them passed away already, which is sad, but it does seem to happen a lot when they're really young. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Sparked up some songs on YouTube. Oh, I'll have to check those. Well, I'll say I'll have to check them out afterwards, just in case there's any any spoilers. Yuri smiles sadly. Breb, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. You can mod this game, by the way. Oh, really? What kind of, is it like hentai mods? But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Yeah, that's true. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. Damn it, the popcorn. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for space. I relate to this way too much. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Breb. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. See you later, chamoys. Thanks for stopping by. She's such a sweet girl. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. Bread, I don't even know. What do you mean? I will force feed her knowledge. The most popular DDLC mod I know of is Monica After Story, when you talk to Monica about anything and what's happening. Oh, okay. I see. All I can do with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing, or what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a Stop peer pressuring people to use their points to throw things at me. Let them throw things at me naturally, like Vex already did with the pickles. I know I'm a difficult person, Breb. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. See, this is good because he did it on his own free will, all right? And then Sushi used her points to gamble, which means that she can't throw things at me, which is also great, okay? But that's why every time I talk to you... Actually, let me see who's on the leaderboard. I haven't looked for a while. Let's see when it pops up. Who's the top? Oh, Sushi's getting up there! Oh my god, not the pickles! I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. All right, we're at the cursive again. I'm really surprised they kind of like did it in cursive, considering most of the people that damn it, not the popcorn. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is... Oh my... Not the bread! Oh no! I closed the foam. Damn it. For some reason, I'm not collecting points, and it's making me go mad. Well, part of it is I think your gift sub ran out, which I think you get like 1.5% more points with that or something. But yeah, it sounds like it just it just paused. Okay. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright. Next up is Natsuki, the tsundere. In DDLC Switcheroo, the Doki's names are different because they're guys. Oh, that's the one I should have played. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Yeah, says the girl with the, like, shittiest poems of all four. Ignoring the childhood friend again. Well, I said I was gonna go from the bottom up, okay? And also she's my least favorite. I'm sorry. Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna sound like it's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Oh no, oh no. Are we gonna have to answer like we did with Sayori? At the beginning of Switcheroo, you'd have to agree that you have played the OG game. Oh, okay. Alright, well, that makes sense, I guess. Yuri gonna teach me cursive. I'm gonna teach her flags and nations win-win scenario. Alright, James. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll keep my voice down. Wait, what? What do you mean? Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. I just joined. Oh, welcome in. Let's see. Monica was 5'3", Yuri was somewhere in 5'4" to 5'7", and Natsuki was 4'11" to 5'2", Doki heights. That seems about right, because I feel like Yuri looks like very tall in comparison, and I feel like in Japan they would think 5'7" is like crazy tall. Because I remember I used to watch this anime called Lovely Complex that was about like this tall girl and this like short boy or whatever that, you know, it's like a rom-com type thing. And so there's like all these jokes, right, about how she's like Godzilla. She's like this super crazy, huge, you know, tall girl. And she was like 5'7". I was like, she's not even as tall as me. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. True. Anyone watch Komi Can't Communicate? I haven't. I've had it on my queue for a while, but I haven't watched it. All right, I guess we'll talk to the childhood friend, since apparently we can't just ignore her. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Damn, they all know. Was I being that obvious? I mean, I guess I was feeding her chocolates. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. It's your friend. Yeah, but she's annoying. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Damn it, why the popcorn? That makes me really happy. You know what would be funny? Would be like, if this is all like a huge troll and like the entire game is just really nice, but it's like a community joke to like, you know, act like it's not, and then just tell people that the horror game part is coming and then it never comes. Gosh. Like it used to be, they changed it now, but there was this trial in Final Fantasy where, because of like the power creep of like so many like expansions coming out and stuff, like this guy that was like supposed to be super strong, you like kill in 2 hits. And so it became like a community thing that if there was anybody like a first timer in the group, that you'd like make a big deal out of it in chat and say like, you know, like, okay, like you need to know this strategy, this strategy, this strategy. And then of course, like, you know, then you just like kill him in 2 shots. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe you got your popcorn is all just trolling me, and it's gonna stay nice. That's what I think for now. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Breb. Do that all the time on MMOs. Yeah, it was particularly funny in that one thing because it was like so hyped up in the story, and then it's so weak in the actual thing. But unfortunately, they changed it a little while ago. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Ehehe. I've been to an anime convention before. Fun times. Yeah, I used to go. I don't think I've been to one since like 2012, 2013-ish. But I was pretty into them for a while. I cosplayed and did all that kind of stuff. But eventually they just got kind of boring because it's all sort of the same. And then especially these days, like, because I feel like one of the big draws for anime conventions back in the day for me was like the dealer's room. But now that you can get like everything online, it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel as good to pay to go to the con to just buy stuff in the dealer's room. So I have no clue because I never played this game. I'm just joining in with chat to fit in. Dang peer pressure. Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you, Oklahoma. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. There's a reason one of my friends got traumatized by this game, especially as he is a chill, wholesome guy. Well, at least I am not chill, wholesome, or a guy, so maybe I'll be fine. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Bye, Bunny. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? This game gave me PTSD. I keep hearing that. Like, okay, here's the thing, like, especially after playing, like, Me-Side, I can't imagine I have no idea what's gonna happen that's, like, so bad, because it's been so normal at this point, like, I don't even really have any guesses. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Okay, that's kind of a good point. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? In the Plus trailer, they call it the #1 psychological horror experience. Okay. And at the beginning, they had the warning that the game was not suitable for children. Yeah, it looked like a pretty serious warning. When I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Breb, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Thank you for the head pats, Vex. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, well, I'll be back in about 2 hours. If you're still streaming, I'll get back on to watch. I won't be. I have about another hour to go, but thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good night. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Breb may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Breb to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Breb to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? That's true. That's actually very true. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Breb, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Gotta run away from the basement to get food while you're distracted? Okay, fair. That's fair. DDLC Plus is an all-day completion with it being 12 hours long. Oh, wow. And the Plus version is 11 to 12. That's definitely a long time. Not the pickles. Oh my gosh, not the pickles on. Please. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Vex. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Breadwinners. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, but of course, I'm gonna go with... Okay, all right. So, I remember what she said about saving before any big choices. And somebody told me to save in different slots too, right? That it's like good to save in different slots. I want to play me side, but it costs money. It was pretty fun. I would say it's worth it. We just finished playing it a couple weeks ago, maybe 1 week ago. I would rather die than use money on anything. Okay. All right. So I think because we're about to have to run another ad, so I feel like that's a good place to hold it for now, and then we'll pick who we go with after. But yeah, I will be back in about 3 minutes, so see you guys then. All right, we back. I was able to heat up a little snack as well, so that's good. Okay, so who should we pick? Oh wait. Oh yeah, I gotta go load game. Okay. DDLC has multiple endings like me side. Good, normal, and quick. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Alright. Well, obviously, not gonna go with Sayori or Natsuki, because so I'm kind of like between Yuri and Monica. You definitely aren't getting the good ending on this run. Oh no! Did I mess something up already? I'm sorry, I was so hungry. I usually don't eat on stream. I left. You will be judged on who you pick. Yuri, trust. I mean, okay. This is my thought right now, right? Is that We've spent all this time with Yuri. This is the first chance that we have to spend some time with Monica instead. Pick the violent one? I mean, none of them have really been violent yet. I think... You know, I just remembered, choose Yuri. Okay, how about this? How about this? All right. I'm gonna put a poll and hold on. How do I do this? New poll. Okay. Yuri and Monica. All right, it's a 1 minute poll. 1 minute poll. So I'm gonna eat another chicken tender while you guys are voting. And we shall see. The tall girl, no ankle biter. Spending time with all girls was the key. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Not adding Sayori to... No, okay. Sayori and Natsuki are already 100% out, all right? They are not in contention at this point. All right, poll almost done. Yuri, okay, wow. All right. Well, I guess we're going with Yuri then. Who felt bad for Monica and gave pity vote? All right. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Sorry, let me just finish this one bite. Didn't even spell Monica's name right. Oh no! Okay, to be fair, she's got a really weird spelling of Monica, alright? No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Breb? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. Chicken tendies and nuggies sound great to me. Yeah, that's what I that's what I got. And I'm like so hungry because I didn't really eat much today. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about... Oh, excuse me. That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, Breb? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good. Oh my gosh, sorry, now I got hiccups. That's good enough for me. Monka? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Breb picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Before I got a PC, my main game was Animal Crossing. Yeah, I got really into Animal Crossing for a while, like right before, I think it was like right before New Leaf, or no. Is New Leaf the newest one? Or was the one before the newest one? I can't remember. New Horizons, yeah. So I got into, New Leaf was the first one I played, and I played it like shortly before New Horizons came out. But yeah, I got really into it for a while, but Island Tour when it's super behind at this point because I haven't I don't remember what villages I had because I played like maybe like 2 months straight hardcore when it came out, and I don't think I've even like opened it again since then. I got like burnt out on it. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. A year after Animal Crossing, I got a PC and found Genshin Impact. Started playing that for the past 4 years. Oh, nice. I've never played Genshin Impact, but I try to avoid gacha because I have a very like I know that I have an addictive personality, and I know that I get it. Like if I get into it, I'm gonna spend way too much money. So I just avoid it entirely. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. I have gambling issues. Yeah, I feel like, okay, I kind of feel like this whole sort of generation like has gambling issues that they don't realize are gambling issues because it's not typical like go to the casino type gambling issues. Cough cough Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, I will say I have been tempted to try the Horse Girl game with everybody, you know, talking about it and stuff lately, but part of me is like, I know that I'll get into it, and that I know that I'll spend money, and I know I'll be mad at myself. So, you know, I can't, if I never try it, then I don't know what I'm missing out on, both good and bad. TBH, I would rather die than gamble real money unless I wouldn't get addicted. Zenless is not bad. That's my most lucky gacha game without spending. Every time I leave my house, I gamble. I have massive gambling issues. Yeah, honestly, I think it's because like the thing is that like obviously for many years, you know, like they've been trying to make like casino gambling more addictive, you know, and like preying on people's, you know, how they are, how human nature is to like get them to spend everything that they have on gambling. But I feel like the gacha games especially are like so predatory about it with the gameplay loop and like the FOMO and all of it that it's like it's almost too addictive in a way. Like I feel like it's really taking advantage of a lot of people, honestly. Thankfully, I'm too poor to gamble, so I can free to play gacha games. Yeah, that's the life hack with gacha. Just be poor in the first place. MiHoYo is easily the biggest offender. I don't know which ones are their games. By the way, I was suckered into the Horse Girl gacha. It's actually not bad as I've yet spent. Yeah, I had somebody tell me it wasn't super bad as far as like having to spend, but I don't know. That's Genshin and Star Rail and a few other. Oh, okay, so some of like the really big ones. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think... Oh, sorry, I'm gonna close my food so it doesn't get cold. I think that would be the best way, yes. All right then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. No, they give so many free pulls. Well, okay. It's definitely a good thing, but at the same time, I feel like that's kind of predatory in a different way because I'm sure that it won't always stay that way, you know? So they'll like hook people in on the, you know, oh, you don't have to buy anything, we give you a lot of pulls. And then once people are addicted, then, you know, then it changes. But I mean, hopefully It's not, but if I was like a predatory game developer, that's what I would do for sure. Selling a kidney doesn't sound so bad. Maybe then I could gamble more. You only need one. You only need one kidney. So that's not too bad. I've done it with video games, so I ain't spend much online. Well, that's good. That's good. And Zenless has a wrap every time you get an S rank. Like every time you spend, or no one is beating me in the crane game. Yeah, Audie, you're like far ahead now. Sushi's trying though. Sushi's trying to catch up. Yeah, I've played it for like 2 hours and haven't spent money, which is a new record. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. No, every time you reach oh, okay, gotcha. I will eat her eat. I will eat her. Okay, I had to read that a second time before I said it out loud because I read the second eat as something else that I can't say on stream, and I thought Loco was about to come out of your computer monitor and punch you in the face. Oh. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. No, don't clip it! Don't clip it! Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I got enough points to take a lead, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, a few of you guys are stacking points now, apparently, so. Loco bought a half-grilled hamster. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. It would be a problem if Yuri came to my house. Oh, is your room not clean? Okay. How bad are your guys' room? Okay, if there was a girl that liked you, right, and she wanted to come to your house right now, how many of you would be screwed by the condition of your rooms? Sorry, my lack of sleep is getting worse. No, it wasn't what you said, it was how I read it. So don't worry. Me? Oh no. Yeah, I guess you probably have like a lot of crafting stuff everywhere, I'm guessing, Sushi. I'd be dead. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Breb. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. She'd be leaving just as fast. Yeah, at least you got the gun to defend against Can they float? Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. Yeah, I remember I was like very should I feel called out currently working on craft? No, I just know you too much. I just know you too much. Yeah, like I have been to like plenty of like bachelors' houses between like people I've dated or like guy friends and stuff, you know? So like, you know, the mattress on the floor and the like one dresser, you know, and the table for a desk, that doesn't surprise me. But when I went to visit my long distance boyfriend at the time for the first time, he didn't even like throw away the like trash in his room, like the actual like wrappers and like empty like what's the word, like bottles like for drinks and stuff, like hold the hell up, you're supposed to have more than one dresser. No, just, you know, as in like that's all that's in the room basically, you know, no like side tables, no, you know, figurine shelves. I have 2 dressers, haha, though I do need to take my trash out. Yeah, I feel like if your long distance girlfriend of like almost 2 years is coming to meet you for the first time, I feel like you should take 5 minutes to throw your chip bags out, you know? Like that turned me off more than anything else. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. My cleaning habits could never, plus I'm not good with dust. Well, that's good. I will say, like, dust is the hardest part for me personally, but I hate clutter, so I tend to not really have a cluttered house at all. That room would be spotless if it were mine, TBH. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like the bare minimum to do, you know, like just like throw your trash away. If she can't handle me at my worst, she don't deserve me at my best. Oh, okay, but I was fine with the mattress on the floor. I was fine with the lack of furniture. It's just the trash, man, the trash. She may also be concerned about the boxing gloves. Okay. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. If I knew I had someone as important as Brett is coming, I'd hire a maid. That's the real pro strat. That's the real pro strat. I will say, like, at least his bathroom was clean, but not his actual room. Like, he didn't even, like he had sheets for his bed, but they weren't, like, put on all the way on the mattress either. It's like, what the hell, man? You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. Bread, you're my car now? I've never been a car before. I clean every aspect of my house but my room weekly. Yeah, I mean, like, it depends on it for... It depends for me, because I do a lot of, like, my cleaning usually on the weekend, but it just depends on, like, how far I've sunk into depression that particular weekend, whether I get, like, the deep cleaning done or not. But I can't stand, like, clutter and stuff being, like, out of its place for me, like, visually. I think part of it too is, like, the room that I'm in is, like, very, very small, so, like, if there's anything that's not in its place, it just feels like so much cluttered already. I'm gonna listen while driving. All right, cool. I'm like the podcast in your car. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Breadcast. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. It'd be funny if you voiced the dokis. I think I tried at first, and then I, like, immediately forgot. So I kind of gave up. Oh no, it's all the popcorn. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? She gonna show up in a goth girl outfit trust? Oh no, my weakness. I tried giving Sayori a voice, but it sounded country. No, I tried to give her a southern accent, actually. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. I give Natsuki a deep man voice just for the lols. I have to save my deep man voice for the deep man voice redeem. Even though it's not very good. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Damn it, not the popcorn. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I think so, okay? You're just her friend. Like, if she's upset about you, like, having a crush on another girl, then she needs to just, you know, handle it herself. Like, all right. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a God damn it. We've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Okay, I don't like the black background, the lack of music, and the fact that the popcorn emotes in the chat have suddenly increased 200%. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh god, oh god. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna clip this chat for the out of context. Oh my god, not the pickles. At least the pickles makes it so that there's like some kind of sound effect, because I don't like the lack of music. It's scary. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. I'd popcorn too. Yeah, James, you need to just get a Twitch and come over here so you can have all the fun redeems, because I feel like you're really the only YouTube viewer anyway, so you know. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. She's trying to reach my level. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Nah, I'm good. Well, you might have to start just watching the VODs, because I don't know how much I'm gonna be multi-streaming, but I'm trying to. I'm with you in spirit, James. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Breb. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. Monica's the only one that doesn't have a Japanese name. Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. Not for long. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Breb. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Wait, what? Why is it her punishment that we came to see her? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehehe. Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha ha ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Breb. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Good night, Adi. Have a good sleep. Hehehe. The song in the soundtrack is called My Confession. It's very chill. It's a nice chill song. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Breb? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... why you gotta throw pickles at me on your way out, huh? nightmares about pickles. All right. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying the music. Oh no! Is it gonna become future PTSD? I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? This is too relatable. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. My confession is considered one of the most messed up. Messed up? Why? We're having a nice conversation. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Damn, who'd be looking into my mind? I know, right? How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. You'll figure out why. Oh no. Nice conversation. You guys are scaring me. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Breb. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Real. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha 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 ha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha. You're right that I don't understand. You know, the funny thing, James, is the bot, it only triggers once there's like so many chats in the chat. So the fact that you're chatting is what's triggering the bot. I think it's like every 5, it's either like 5 or 10 lines, something like that. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Breb, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Gotta love stream elements. Yeah. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Bro giving me ads for supporting the content. Well, like, okay, so the thing is that normally it makes sense, like, with the bot, because it only, you know, would trigger when there's like people chatting. But because you're the only one that watches on YouTube, you're the only one that's chatting, so you're the one that like triggers it. Bot versus NPC, lol. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh man, no. See, now we're leading her on. Now we're leading her on. Breb, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Breb, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Yeah, we're like leading her on now, man. Please don't do this. Breb, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. I've seen multiple YouTubers play this. Well, now you're watching the best one, okay? now you've got the peak content of the bread. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. This is what I mean by the main character being stupid. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, this is a bad idea. Oh my gosh! Hi, dude! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. Hope you guys are all having a... Oh, and... Oh my gosh! And thank you for also for the raid. Great Codex, I appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. The timing, oh my gosh. Thank you guys for everybody that just joined us. We are doing our first playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. A very nice dating sim game, which apparently is about to get not so nice at this point. But so far still nice. So we were doing a 3-person cooking collab. Oh, nice. What were you guys like IRL cooking, or what were you guys playing? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Kev YRS, Kev Years. Welcome to the Sour Bros. Cooking collab sounds fun. I'm very hungry right now too, so. It was IRL cooking, but in our own home. Oh, that's cool. Duke dragged me here. Nice. I might have to check out your VOD. That actually sounds really cool. Thank you so much for the follow, Great Codex. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Sour Bros. But yeah, apparently this game is about to get not so nice soon because they keep spamming the chat with popcorn emotes. So like every time Duke cooked, it sounds like it. What did you guys make? If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. We did a chop type meal. Gray got appetizer, I got entree, and Ice got dessert. We all had to share a common ingredient, which was chocolate. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really unique stream too. That's super awesome. Did my bot? I know gave Duke a shout out. Hold on, let me also give a shout out. Hang on a second here. Oops. I can actually type. But yeah, that's a really. When you said a cooking stream, I thought your guys were like playing Play-Doh or something, or Overcooked. A bread baking stream. She puts a webcam in front of the oven while baking. No, see, my baked bread streams are a different kind of baked. All right. My dish was a braised short rib and a chocolate orange zest wine reduction. Oh my god, that sounds amazing right now. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out y'all's VODs because that sounds super good. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. Wait, so we're telling her that we'll make... Are we saying that we'll make her... It sounds like we're making her feelings of, like, her crush on us go away instead of her depression. That was worded kind of weird. I'll get mad if you don't. I made a crostini with chocolate goat cheese and hot honey topped with Taijin tossed strawberry and peach. Oh my god, you guys are like chef level chef level not cooks, chefs, I guess. It sounded redundant to say chef level chefs, but you guys are chef level chefs. That's pretty cool. And now you get to eat some tasty food for sure. Me and Gray used to work in fancy restaurants. I was a sous chef. Okay. that makes some sense too for sure. It's unfortunate because I'll have to tell Audie about your stream as well. He just went to bed right before you raided in, but he currently works as a chef too. So I think he would like to check out your guys' your streams. Duke and I have worked in the industry, to be fair. You sound like it. I feel like you the way you described the meals was very like, these people know what they're talking about kind of thing. I will put bread on the grill. I will commit all the bread war crimes. Oh my god. Sour Bros, get them. Don't let him get away with this. Get the knife. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Breb. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. Hey, look at the dodo. Look at that. The dodo bird is back. Time for some lemon pepper chicken. Yeah, okay. We got all these chefs in the chat. I would just like to let you know that there is a certain Phoenix VTuber also in the chat who would be very, very happy if you made fried chicken out of him, you know, and because he's a Phoenix, you know, you can make it sound real cool and fancy. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. We're like hella leading her on at this point. I feel like I don't even want to like click the dialogue because I don't want to be the one doing it. Sayori wipes her eyes. No, we need a side dish too. Yeah, we need sushi and we need baked or fried Phoenix. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But this MC is the villain for real. Yeah, it seems like it. It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Oh my god, we're inviting her to our date with Yuri? Are you kidding me? Also, hi, Reed Blower. This is like... It's like the absolute possible worst thing, right? Because she's upset because she thinks that we like Yuri. Because we do like Yuri. I mean, it's an accurate impression, right? And she was depressed because Yuri was going to come over to my house and we were going to have, you know, some nice alone time. So now we know that the childhood friend has a crush on us and we're going to be like, oh no, come, you know, it's not a date. Come over, come hang out with it. Like, what the she's going to think that you know, this MC is worse. Yeah, like it's completely giving her the wrong impression, dude. Like, I don't know. I hate this shit. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. See, okay, so Sayori is like the smart one, all right? She knows what's up. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. Poor Sayori, though. Yeah, like now I feel bad for her. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully Yeah, well, that's because you're freaking stupid, dude. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. You know what? With as dense as this main character is, instead of naming it after Steve, I should have named him after Hori. Time to make a good bento, orange chicken sushi, and rice with a few dumplings. Hell yeah. I look forward to it. Just 3 more hours until my birthday? Hell yeah! Well, again, happy early birthday. How many years will you have been upon this earth for? I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? She's in her casual outfit. Okay. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. Damn it, not all the popcorn emotes. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. For a while now. Okay. You said for a while now I'm a Gen Z, but that means you're a baby to me. I'm back, Breb. Happy breeding. Have a nice weekend with Yuri. Yeah, it's gonna be real nice. You know, she's got her casual outfit. She's looking cute and comfy. You know, the childhood friend's not gonna be with us. We're gonna be alone. I think it's gonna go well. I think it's gonna go well. Who's the baby? Look, I feel like 80 to 90% of like my community are babies compared to me, honestly. Like we have a few rare Pokemon millennials, but unfortunately, not that many. Oh yeah, so well. When you love bread, you love breeding. You know what? I can't argue with that one. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. Nah, Brett hates kids. Yeah. I mean, if you could separate the breeding portion from the actual child. 94 baby here. All right. Okay. So you're young to me, but you're not. I wouldn't call you a baby because I was born in '88, so it's fairly close. You can be in the rare Pokemon group with us. Weekend with Yuri. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Okay, see, so at least he cleaned up his room. Phew, I'm 01. Look, okay, Chamoy, earlier, Bunny told me that she was born the year I graduated high school. So, bet then I have a way to do that and buy more things for bread. Oh. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do, unlike some people. OMG, that made me age. Right, especially because, like, okay, so she like just graduated high school like a couple of months ago. So it was like, oh my gosh. James said, I graduated 2026. Oh my goodness. Damn, I'm only 04. It's okay. Vex, you are in the majority of the community, not the minority. Us elderly, we are unfortunately the minority. It was kind of funny actually because I was watching Duke stream the other day while I was at work, and we were just talking about like all the old millennial stuff, and I feel like the rest of his chat was probably like, what the hell? To the bread room so quickly. Well, look, Reed Blower. I'm not messing around, all right? I've got a goal, and it's to get close to Yuri, okay? So we gotta go straight to the bread room. These numbers hurt, I know, right? I graduated high school a month ago. I unfortunately had to do an extra year in high school. That's okay. I'm happy you graduated. That's always good. So I'm guessing you're like 19 then? So are you turning 19 in 3 hours or are you turning 20? I feel my joints ache, right? I remember VHS tapes. I remember, okay. This is really gonna date me, all right? Not only do I remember VHS tapes. Okay, 19, so I was close. Not only do I remember VHS tapes, I remember when you couldn't get subtitled anime unless you physically mailed in a blank VHS tape to these certain groups that did like fan subtitling. And it would take like months. Like you'd have to wait months for the next episode. It was like, it was so crazy. My username explains my age. Yeah, you're a baby too. I used to rewind my cassette tapes with a pen. Exactly. Dude, do you remember? Okay. Do you remember like before like mix CDs were really a thing? Like having to wait for the song that you want to record to come on the radio, and then you hit record, but of course like you always miss the first like 20 seconds of it, or it has like the DJ talking over it. And then like I would like listen to it, you know, so much that the part with the DJ talking would become like part of that song in my head, and then it felt like weird to hear it otherwise. Back in my day, Blockbuster was actually, oh, I miss Blockbuster so much. I remember Toonami for anime and 8-tracks, yeah. I mean, we did have Toonami, but it was only like a very small amount of anime at the time. Like it was like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, and then Reboot, which I think it wasn't really an anime, but it was like kind of like similar, you know, sort of vibes, I guess. Then it became your ringtone. Yes. Remember the ball and the mouse? And not being able to use the phone to use dial-up. Yes, okay. So, like, I kind of miss the ball and the mouse because I feel like it was always an easy solution when your mic stopped working. Like, you could just open it, clean it, and, like, it would always start working again. So, I kind of miss that. But yeah, I also miss having, like, everybody having, like, sounds as ringtones and also ring back tones, like when you called somebody. I love 90s and 2000s shows and movies. Millennials and Gen Zs would remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yep, definitely. I miss Blockbuster. I got so many movies from there. Yeah, like I feel like it was like a whole vibe to like, it'd be the weekend, you go to Blockbuster, you get some like overpriced candy, pick out a game or a movie. Like, I miss it. I remember Brack hosting. Yeah, Adult Swim too. Adult Swim for sure. Reboot mention. I wore tapes out from listening to the same part over and over again, right? When the ball and the mouse wore out, we had to boil eggs perfectly for the yolks to fit inside the I can't say I ever did that. I can't say I ever did that. Reboot was goated when it was airing. Like, I don't think... I would always catch, like, half of Reboot, but I never would watch the whole thing, because mostly when I was watching those shows, like the Toonami shows, I was just waiting for Sailor Moon to come on for the most part. My childhood shows were all PBS and Nick before getting into Cartoon Network. I love SpongeBob. Oh yeah, my younger siblings love SpongeBob as well. I still have movies from Blockbuster. Oh no, did you keep them? So anyway, Yuri's waiting, not trying to ruin the okay, true. All right, I'll keep my my millennial talk for later, since Yuri's she's just sitting there staring at me. Trigun, yes! Oh my god, I haven't thought about Trigun in forever. Trigun, like Cowboy Bebop, obviously, and Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star was my shit. Like Gene Starwin was one of my first like anime crushes. Okay. Let's see what Yuri's gonna say. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh no, what do you think, what did he have hidden in his drawer? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Outlaw Star, Aisha. Yeah! I feel like that was like the first, like, catgirl, crush of many a young man. Pics of her mother? Oh my god. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Nudge, nudge in the drawer. Yeah, I feel like it's a similar, category of things, such as the category that Cappy showed us in Mi's side from her inventory. One of my favorite DBZ characters was Kaba. Kaba's VA also voices Bakugo in MH. Oh, that's cool. I liked like I didn't really like watch Dragon Ball Z because I would just watch like the last 5 minutes. Again, just waiting for Sailor Moon to come on. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Nah, Yuri is too wholesome. Yeah, Yuri is too wholesome, but this is my house. Am I wholesome? That would be nice if you thought I was wholesome. That would be very sweet. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an example that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Also, I remember watching Power Rangers. Okay, so I was like an unfair hater of Power Rangers only because we used to babysit the kid next door So he would come over like every day during like before school and stuff because his mom worked like earlier in the day and my mom didn't. So, you know, she would watch him. And he would always watch Power Rangers and he would always try to make me watch Power Rangers when I didn't want to. And it would annoy the shit out of me. So I never got into Power Rangers just because like I had that like negative connotation. Freaking Matthew. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I put somewhat old stuff of mine in Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out after stream. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I can relate because I'm a big like candle girly, you know. So I always gotta have like a nice candle going. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. And Shrek is my childhood too. Shrek 2 was the best. Yeah, I definitely loved Shrek back in the day. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? You know what? You guys need to stop the popcorn emote because for the last 3 hours, I keep thinking that we're about to get to something bad, but it's all still relatively nice. Back, I was nodding furiously, agreeing with all the "we are now dust and remember Blockbuster" talk. Breb's Millennial Podcast. Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami, and you'll never know when it's gonna actually hit. Okay, you know what? Honestly, that's actually fair. That's fair. Right there with you, 88 yee. Oh, you're for some reason I thought you were like a year younger than me. What month are you in 88? Is there? Wait, are you? You're probably not older than me. You're probably not older than me. But Twitch podcast spinoff. Just kidding. Yeah, honestly, with the amount of time that I stopped like playing games just to talk, I probably should just do that instead. My birthday is next month. What month is it now? July. Oh, okay. I am older than you then, but not by too much, because mine is in January. Yeah, R.I.P. Steve. My mom was also born in 88.
Head pats
oh
time.
My god. Thank you for the head pats, Akio. See, okay, I know Akio understands too, I think, because he is also a fan of Revolutionary Girl Utena, which was a big show back in the day that I feel like is not as popular as it should have been. Or at least isn't as popular now as it should be, because it's so good. We seem like half a year apart. Yeah, pretty much, almost exactly. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. I know many things. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. I know many things. VHS Sailor Moon? Hell yeah. I used to, I think I told this story on stream once before, but I used to get grounded a lot. And because, like, I was, like, such a fucking nerd, I wouldn't get grounded from going outside. I'd get grounded from watching Sailor Moon. but I didn't want to miss out on like what the plot was gonna be. So what I would do is I would take like a tape recorder, like an audio tape recorder, and I would sneak it in the room, like in my room, put Sailor Moon like on, hit record, and then go like distract my mom for 30 minutes. And then once Sailor Moon was over, I would like stop the tape and then listen to the tape that night so that I wouldn't be behind on the plot and I could like figure out what was happening. But which sometimes was kind of hard to do just based on the sound alone, but it worked. I accidentally found the OVA English dub for Uchina. It was very eye-opening as a donation store when I was younger. Yeah, I bet that was a. It was definitely a very interesting series, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Sailor Moon was a huge crybaby at first. Well, yeah, that's kind of like that's one of her like big things. It's honestly like kind of why I liked her so much as a character, because like I'm also a crybaby, but you know she wasn't like the typical, you know, I'm just the strong main character and I can you know do whatever. You know, she was a crybaby and sometimes they had to like force her into doing it and then she would be a badass, but you know. Yuri wants you to peek. Sounds like it. My favorite scout is Sailor Mars. I actually, if you want to see, I have somewhere in the Discord, I have pictures of my cosplay of Sailor Mars. But yeah, I also liked, I like Mars a lot and Venus a lot as well. Okay, it may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Snooze these ads for a second. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense. Woohoo! Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? A real person crybaby wimp. Exactly. I like that a lot more than like a main character that's like always cool or like up for the task, you know? Especially like, okay, especially because I love the fact that like Tuxedo Mask wasn't always like, you know, in there saving her. No. Look, okay. I have beef with people that say he did nothing, even though he kind of did. I mean, I think the memes are funny too, but what he did, she would be like being a crybaby, whatever, trying to run away. He would come in and he would give her the best motivational speech, okay? He would be like, you could do this, believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, thank you, River Coco, for the raid. How you doing? Hope you had a good stream. Welcome Raiders. You came into me ranting about Tuxedo Mask. But yeah, no, he encouraged her. Like that's what his whole thing was. Like he was encouraging her. He made it so that she would like stop being a crybaby and go like fight the monsters or whatever. So, you know, he didn't do nothing. He did something. But an actual weakness can make a fictional character more relatable to an audience, right? Don't understand how people have forgotten that, you know. Yeah, true. I agree as well. You guys, yes, welcome in Raiders. We are currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. It is still a very nice a nice game. Apparently it gets bad. They keep spamming popcorn emotes, so I'm not sure exactly when it gets bad, but so far it's still pretty nice. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Breb. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Dang, no, don't spam the laughing and the popcorn emotes. That's even worse. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh, is that what they're doing? I thought they were just enjoying the stream. No, they're teasing me because they know that I know like that eventually the vibe is gonna James, if you complain about the bot one more time, I'm gonna mute you, okay? I know that the vibe eventually changes, and so they just keep spamming the popcorn emote to make me think that it's about to change. But so far, it's been like 3 stream days, and it's still nice. So my working theory at this point is that actually that the game continues to be nice, and that it's all just like a big gaslighting conspiracy, you know, to make people think that it's gonna turn bad, but then it just ends up being like a normal dating sim for the whole time. That's my current working theory. So you are far from right. Look, I'll see. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What? We wouldn't do that? I don't know. Some of you probably would. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise, you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Actually, okay, I have a question for you guys, because normally this would be the time that I end my stream. If I went for like a little bit longer, like 20-30 minutes, is it worth it? Like, are we close to something good, or should I just wait for next Monday? Let me know. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ha 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 ha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. I mean, it's funny that she's like enjoys, knives. It'll be a bit before the next plot point. I'd save it for next week. Okay, fair. You'd have to be completely focused, but call it a night here. Okay, that sounds good. All right, well, in that case, then I will go ahead and save Miss Knife Lover Yuri. Normally I stream on Thursdays. This week I will not be streaming on Thursdays, or on Thursday, because my new computer is coming and I have a stupid project at work that I have to do, so I can't slack off and stream, unfortunately. But I should be back on Monday, and I will be playing more of this game at that time. Let's see, I will try and join your Discord. Yeah, for sure, like, absolutely. Anybody who would like to join, I'll post it again here. Very cool group of people. We have a lot of fun in there. So, you know, if you want to have some fun, come on in. Can't slack. Yeah, well, okay, because normally with my job, if I really lock in and like get everything done really quick, then I can have like a few hours at the end of it to do like whatever, stream or play games or whatever. But I'm on a stupid project right now that I can't do that. So I actually have to work my entire shift, which is very, very annoying. But hopefully I'll finish it this week and I won't have to like do it next week too as well. But anyways, let me just see if there's who is currently online for our raid, if there's anybody playing anything fun. I got confused for a second because there was somebody else named Duke, and I was like, wait a minute, but Duke's here. I forgot. So it was another Duke. I just joined. Excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining. There's nobody really playing anything kind of similar. So okay. I'm gonna send you guys to our friend Azul. She is a very she's a very fun sus streamer. You're very, very close to stuff. I can't believe you're stopping just now. Oh no! Thank you so much for the raid, Azul. I was literally just about to raid you instead. Yeah, that's super awkward. Thank you so much, though. I hope you had an enjoyable stream. Welcome in, raiders. We were playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time, which we will continue next Monday if you'd like to check it out. Yeah, we went to finish at the same time. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. All right, hold on. Let me see if there's anybody else. Oh my goodness. There's nobody playing anything that I know of. Actually, no, yeah. I'll send you guys to Oranges. He's pretty cool. He's playing Claire Obscura, or Claire Obscura. So if you haven't played yet, maybe don't stick around because there's going to be spoilers, but he's a really cool streamer. Oh my gosh, the hearts. All right. I will be back next Monday, so I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for the follow, Trans Girl Chloe. Welcome to the Sour Bros. And I hope that you all have a excellent night.